Southwestern Adventist and Richland College. It's the Knights and Thunder Ducks from Keene, Texas. Hi again, everybody. Chris Shima, glad to be with you. Southwestern Adventist coming in 0-3, and the Thunder Ducks of Richland College at 0-4. Both teams hungry for a victory here today. Let's meet the starting lineups first for Drew Jackson and the Thunder Ducks of Richland. It's number 1, Onaichi Okehi. Number 4 is Ivana Drayton. Number 20, Logan Ross. Number 21 is Savannah Lawson. And number 31 is Chloe Williams. For the Knights and Adrian Brown, it's number 0, Asia Toney. Number 12 is Layla Dixon. Number 13 is Daria Lowry. Number 23, Chloe Salmoniego. And number 35 is Sarah Valderrama. Knights have been off for about 2 weeks. Last played November 3rd, lost against Mountain View College by a score of 88-33. Mountain View outshot the Knights 41% to 22% in that game, forced 57 turnovers. Southwestern Adventist had 20 steals in that game, 5 by Valderrama, 4 from a couple of other players as the Thunder Ducks come up empty on their opening possession here. Meanwhile, for Richland College, they're coming off a 40-point loss against Connors State on Saturday. They were outshot 52% to 25% in that game. Good ball movement there. Dixon on the board first, shooting 56% on the season. Layla Dixon, about 4 points per ball game here in the early stages of this season. Catch and shoot for Ross for 3, can't get it to go. Put back no good by the Ducks, and we got a foul underneath on the rebound. Lawson, Savannah Lawson, going to come up and turn it over. Richland in that game on Saturday was minus 30 on the glass. This is going to be a game of who wins the turnover battle wins the game most likely. Richland averaging 32 a game. Southwestern Adventist is averaging 53 turnovers in the first 3 games. Catch and shoot triple. Salmoniego can't get it to go. Tip for the rebound, and it comes to the Ducks. Thunder Ducks. Turnaround shot is no good. Everybody underneath for Southwestern Adventist, so Dixon comes away with the rebound. Now she's got it on the near side. Valderrama, same spot. Dared to shoot, she does, and rims it in, a triple. Sarah Valderrama, 7 points per ball game, 8 rebounds, 2.7 assists, 2.3 steals. Good start to the year for the sophomore, and a good start here tonight for the Knights. Nice ball movement there as Richland gets on the board. Pass deflected out. Here is Salmoniego. 2 minutes into the game. We got a moving screen, I believe, going to be called there. So Chloe Williams gets the first bucket for Richland College. Thunder Ducks, JUCO, a D3 Region 5 member, much like Mountain View, who the Knights saw in their last game on November 3rd. This is a Thunder Ducks team held under 30% shooting in their last 2 games, over 30 turnovers in all 4 games this year. Like I said, whoever can take care of the basketball. Entry pass deflected, good defense, jump ball called, and the Knights are going to get it back. So much better effort so far today from Southwestern Adventist than we saw in their opening 3 games. You know, that couple of weeks, 13 days off, some time for Adrian Brown to get his team in some practice, in some situations to try to beat the press. And we got an issue with the clock, I believe, so the official stops play. It'll remain Knights basketball. By the way, a shout-out Eunice Balboa, not with the team, of course, because the ladies soccer team competing for a national championship down in Florida. Nice pass underneath. Oh, good ball movement there. It was Salmoniego. Valderrama, her second bucket. She's got 5 of the 7, and the Lady Knights are off to a nice start here. Nice behind the back, showing the ball. Okay, to the bucket. She averages 18 a game, shooting just 26%. but she's a nice offensive threat. Valderrama, her second triple of the quarter. Sarah Valderrama has 8 of the 10 for Southwestern Adventist. Timeout called by Richland College, and what a start offensively for this Knights team, thanks to Sarah Valderrama, who's got 8 now here in this opening quarter of the first 10 points scored for the Knights. Here is triple number 1. They're daring her to shoot it, so she spots up and hits it, and then just seconds ago before the timeout, back down the court, Sarah Valderrama saying, I'm feeling pretty good tonight. Let me just put that thing up. Back-to-back triples for her, 10-4 in favor of the Knights. This is the 4th of 5 at home for Southwestern Adventist. They'll take on Barclay Saturday at 7 p.m. Then they go on the road. They'll wrap November with a rematch against Mountain View on the 30th. So that Barclay game Saturday, a sundown game, not on the schedule on the website, but we will have that one for you. That will be the first Southwest Region game of the season. Chris Shima, glad to be with you from the home studio in Greenville, South Carolina. Everybody got their sweaters out. It's chilly everywhere. Williams, ball swung back to O'Kahey, who drives in, looking for an extra pass, and it's intercepted. Nice collapsing defense. Tony pushes the tempo. Her shot is blocked, and then the Knights touch it last out of bounds. But that's not bad. A bad sequence there for Southwestern Adventist. They're getting stops here tonight, and they're really playing the passing lanes very well here in this opening quarter. Drayton on the near side. Ross Drayton now entry to Williams, and her turnaround shot is good. So Chloe Williams, 43% shooter, has 4 of the 6. Knights throw it away here. O'Kahey into the forecourt, takes it to the free throw line, missed it short. Dixon chases down the rebound. Over to Valderrama on the left. Samaniego top of the key. She shoots a 3. And that's going to go long out of bounds back to the Thunder Ducks. Not the nice, unique, interesting name here for Richland College. So this is the start for Richland of 3 of 4 on the road. They are home again on Friday, Thunder Ducks fans, and then back on the road Tuesday before Thanksgiving at Panola College. So they host Allen Friday, then back on the road. Entry pass is deflected out by Tony, but a foul called on the Knights. Nearing the midway point of this opening quarter, Southwestern Adventist 10, Richland College 6. First sub of the game as Dixon will sit down. Peyton Sandifer coming in. Good player off the bench. The corner triple is good. That, again, I believe was Williams. There could have been Lawson having a little trouble with the 2s and 3s. So quick timeout as the Thunder Ducks have cut it to a 1-point game. We'll be right back. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule as we're just about set to get back to live action. On the run, off the make. Lowry can't get it to go. Follows her miss, though. Eventually wins an extra possession. Valderrama down low. Sandifer lost it out of bounds. So the turnovers, again, starting to creep up for the Lady Knights. And that's allowed Richland to get back in the game. It was Savannah Lawson who tripled. She averages 8 points a game, the freshman. Thought about it. instead in the corner, and that three is good for Logan Ross, who averages 11 a game. A bad start shooting from deep this year for Logan Ross, the freshman, but makes that triple, and it's 12-10, Richland College on top. First lead for the Thunder Ducks. Valderrama can't get it to go. That's about all that's gone wrong for Sarah Valderrama. It was off Lawson out of bounds, though, so it'll stay with the Knights. Valderrama, who averages 7 a game in the first 3 games, she's got 8 here in the quarter, 8 of the 10. Sandifer lost it out of bounds. She never had... Her footing needs a little work there. She never quite able to gather herself. So another turnover for the Knights. Here we go again. Past the midway point in the opening quarter. And we're going to get a foul on a reach on Southwestern Adventist. So again, Barclay, a late addition to the schedule. We'll see Barclay twice at home this year, including Saturday at 7 p.m. And the Knights back on the road. One of only 2 road games in the first semester for Southwestern Adventist. Sandifer is going to go out. Lowry comes back in. Okay, he with the inbound. This is Lawson. Okay, he. Is that a foul or a deflection? It looks like Valderrama going to be called for the foul. This is a short bench for Adrian Brown, so got to keep an eye on the fouls if you're the Knights. That's going to be, what is that now? Another whistle? So Knights with another foul. We're heading to the bonus here for Richland College. Couple subs now. Sandifer is going to come in. Madison Clements is also in the game for the Knights. Valderrama is going to go out with her 8 points, as is Asia Toney. And they are in the bonus, so free throws now for Ivana Drayton, who stays perfect from the free throw line here in this young season. Drayton from a freshman from the line, got them both. 4.8 points per ball game, 4.5 rebounds on the season, and still perfect from the free throw line. So 10-0 run for Richland College, and the Ducks are going to be called for a foul. It's going to be another one on Lawson. That's her second, I believe, with 4:16 to go here in the opening quarter. So Samaniego will inbound it here. Sandifer, defender, went for the steal, and a block from behind, but a foul called on Ross. Take a look at that one. They are really calling it tight, and I just want to see with my own eyes here. That was, you see the defender, yeah, a little bump there. That's the correct call. Okay. I thought maybe they were getting a little ticky-tack on us, but that is the correct call. Sandifer, first free throw is off the mark. We got a loose shoelace for Richland, so Peyton will wait to shoot the second one. In and out on the second. Tip for the rebound. It comes to Williams. So nice little run here for Richland College after they fell behind 6. Okay, he had trouble with the pass, able to gather, gets it down low. Williams the reverse, yes again. So Chloe Williams has 6 points. It's 12 straight points for Richland College. Inside 4 to go. Knights got to find it again on this end of the court and do it without Valderrama, who's out of the game with 8 points. Clements over to Samaniego. Shot clock down to 12. Throws it down to Sandifer, and she lost it out of bounds. That's 3 turnovers for Peyton here in this opening quarter. Ball will go back to Richland. Okay, over to Drayton. In the corner. We didn't see it. The camera did not move, but I believe that was Ross taking the shot. Put back no good by Williams down low. And we got another timeout, I believe. Timeout on the court. It's a 12-0 run for Richland College. Knights trying to find their offensive flow again. We'll be back. Welcome back, Knights basketball. Richland on a run. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. We got 3:14 to go in quarter number 1. Knights led it 10-4. Since then, 12 straight for Richland. Clements into the forecourt. Gets a screen. Lawson on her on a switch. Her pass deflected, and nice job there by Drayton. Well, almost a nice job. Did a good job tiptoeing that line. Eventually, just not enough real estate over there for her. So, Knights will keep it. Now, they reset the shot clock to 30, so they did say possession change. So, Knights do have a fresh 30 here as we go inside 3 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. Lowry, top of the key, drives into the lane, splits 2 defenders and scores. Daria Lowry, nice move to the back bucket. 10 points per game, 5 rebounds for Lowry, 36% shooter. Okay, he trying to answer in transition, couldn't do it. Now here comes the Knights, pushing the tempo. Block but foul, and I believe it's going to be free throws for Lowry here. So Daria pushing the pace on the last 2 possessions. Lowry has struggled from the free throw line, but gets the first to go here. As a team, the Knights are shooting 39% from the charity stripe. It's been a dismal offensive start for the team, averaging 42 points per game, but Lowry looking much better there. She's got 4. Those coming in the last couple of seconds. So 2-point game. 16-14 Richland here in the opening quarter. Drayton, Ross down low, shot no good by Miranda, who's in the game, and they got a foul underneath that's going to go on Richland. So Elsa Miranda has come in for Drew Jackson's team. She wears number 41. So both teams in the bonus here. Final 2 minutes of this opening quarter. Lowry back where she was just seconds ago. Can't stay perfect at the free throw line. Wagner also in for Richland College. Melanie Wagner wearing number 55. 1 out of 2 that time. Daria Lowry with 5 straight points. And it's a 1-point game now, 16-15 Richland. Okay, he into the forecourt. Here is Wagner being hounded. Got it out to Drayton. Rockets it over to Ross. Ross is blocked but fouled. Logan Ross, 82% free throw shooter, will go to the line. Offense has been a problem for Richland as well as the Knights here in this early stages of the season. But free throw shooting, typically not a problem for the Thunder Ducks. As I mentioned, Ross 82%. As a team, they shoot 78%. Three-point shooting has been their biggest trouble spot, 21% from downtown. Even the Knights are better than that at 26%, although overall Southwestern Adventist shooting just 30% as a team. Stepping into a triple, Samaniego too strong. And the rebound goes out of bounds. It was an attempt, a save attempt by the Knights that came up empty. Dixon tried to get it, but again, running out of real estate over on the near side. So less than 90 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Ducks by 2. Drayton got it into the corner. Again, we didn't see. I believe that's Ross. Our camera person has some kind of vendetta against Logan Ross. We have yet to see get much video of her. Lowry hop step to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Nice offensive rebound there by Dixon. Back out to Lowry. Clements. Knights will slow it down here. Samaniego looking for Sandifer. She's double teamed, strip, but okay, he had to go off for like her kneecap there. Couldn't recover, and it's out of bounds. Lowry, pass a bit off the mark. Drayton's got the steal, throw ahead, and it's too high for Ross and out of bounds. Well, our clock, which has been a total disaster, really, from the get-go, I don't know if that's accurate or not. Now, the shot clock's still on, so there's more than 23 seconds, I could tell you that. Nice cut to the bucket. Shot blocked by Ross. Clements looking for her first field goal. Samaniego looking for another dime. So Chloe will inbound left of the hoop. Real quick to Sandifer, who's too strong. Miranda's got the rebound. And that's going to be another silly foul. The Knights have to eliminate turnovers and silly fouls. We have seen way too much of that here this season so far. So at the line is Okehi. She's 83% free throw shooter. One field goal today for Onaichi Okehi. Gets the rim that time. And swishes the second one through. Okehi, 18 points, 5 rebounds, 2.8 assists per game. Now the shot clock is off, so we can assume there's less than 30 seconds to go here in this opening quarter. Thunder Ducks started slow, used a 12-0 run, lead it by 3 right now. And a turnover there on the Clements pass. Bucket. Now, is that going to be an offensive foul? Yeah, they're going to call that an offensive foul. So Williams back in the game. Commits the offensive foul. Knights will have precious seconds here to work with to wrap up this quarter. Try to get a shot off. Samaniego swings it out. Shot blocked. Lowry can't get another one off, and the quarter comes to a close. Richland College 19. Southwestern Adventist 15 after 10 minutes. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. It'll be Richland College to start the second quarter with the basketball. Chris Sheeman here with you. Okay, he running the point. Drayton's still out there. In the corner, it's Ross. Lawson back in, as is Williams. And the Knights get another turnover. It's been a pretty good defensive game for the Knights. Allowed that big run for Richland College, but overall they've played much better than we've seen here in at least the first three games. Valderrama back in, gets around the defense and scores, and Sarah Valderrama is in double figures already. She's got 10 of the 17 for Southwestern Adventist. What a game for Sarah, the sophomore, local product from Keene. Okay, he gets it to Ross. Corner three again for Ross, no good. Valderrama's got the rebound. Got double teamed, but Samaniego is there. Now Chloe looking to push the tempo for the Knights. Lowry had it poked away. It was Williams and then Lawson, and out of bounds, they're going to get a foul called on Samaniego. Fouls have been a problem for both teams. Both teams are in the bonus. Here's Drayton. Drayton, bounce pass, and Lawson lost it out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers to start the quarter. Lockdown defense for the Knights. Southwestern Adventist will get it back in a 2-point game. Valderrama stripped. Coming right back to poke it away, the Knights. Now Valderrama had to go through her hands. Sloppy possessions here for Southwestern Adventist. Drayton into the forecourt. Drayton for the cutter, Ross. That was a nice pass by Drayton to Ross. Had to put it in that kind of, it looked like it was going to be too high maybe. But it was done that way, I think, intentionally because of the way the defense was lined up. Either way, nice pass. Logan Ross at the free throw line again. 4 points tonight for her, make it 5 as she gets the first free throw to go. Second team foul already on Southwestern Adventist here in the first couple of minutes. Ross has 6. Valderrama going to bring it across the timeline. Lowry on the far side. Samaniego directing traffic. Her pass is tipped. Nice little tip there by O'Keefe. Those are the little things. Drayton gets credit with the steal. Might have gotten away with a double dribble there. Missed the shot, and it's tipped out of bounds back to the Knights. But that little tip by O'Keefe, you know, that's not something that shows up in the stat sheet, but good instinct. Samaniego is coming out of the game as Madison Clements comes back in. Lowry. Lowry over 2 defenders. Fight for the offensive rebound down low, and they're going to say it's off the Knights. Knights maybe going a little too quickly on that possession. When you notice the double team and you've still got 28 on the shot clock, maybe pull that back. But credit the Thunder Ducks. They get the stop and the ball back. They lead by 4, 21-17. Nearing 7.5 to play here until halftime. O'Keefe into the forecourt. Ross for 3. Yes. Logan Ross has 9 tonight now. Richland College starting to push the lead out. It's 7. Lady Knights led 10-4. 6-point lead was their biggest advantage. Clements. Valderrama from the half circle. Almost lost it. Turnaround jumper is good. Sarah Valderrama cannot miss. She's got a dozen. Keeping the Knights in it. 24-19. Drayton threw it right to the defense. That was Dixon. Then Dixon had it poked from behind. Good transition defense and the recovery there. Again, that's another one of those little things. Okay, Asia Tony checking back into the game. Scoreless night so far. Valderrama gets around one defender, pops and scores again. Sarah Valderrama, have yourself a ball. 14 in the game. Drayton pass deflected by Tony. Tony out on the run. Yes. Asia Tony gets behind the defense, and we got a 1-point game. Timeout called by Richland. This is what you do when you get that deflection, go. This is the kind of stuff James Worthy used to do. You see what Asia Tony did here. First she got the deflection, saw her teammates were going to get the basketball back, went right to the bucket. That's the way you do it. Timeout. We'll be back. Really good defense here in this second quarter for the Lady Knights. Richland College does maintain a 24-23 lead, though. Thunder Ducks 0-4. Knights are 0-3. Thunder Duck. It makes me think of DuckTales. That's all I was thinking about all day. I haven't thought about DuckTales since I was probably 6 years old. O'Kahee in the corner. 3-ball no good. Ross comes from behind to get the offensive rebound, then has it stripped. Tony comes away with it. Into the forecourt, Clements. Valderrama, 14 points. What a crossover. Sarah Valderrama couldn't get the bucket. Oh, my. That was a nasty crossover, though. Into the forecourt, O'Kahee. Swings it out to Drayton. Lawson, again in the corner. And Ross has another triple. So Logan Ross joins Sarah Valderrama in double figures now. Valderrama with 14 to lead the Knights. Ross has 12 for Richland. Nearing the midway point, Maritza Ortiz has come into the game, and she gets tied up. Jump ball possession arrow will keep it with the Knights. Good tie up there by Williams. Shout out to Drew Jackson. There were a couple tricky names on their roster. Called up Coach Jackson for Richland today, and he was nice enough to actually call me back. First junior college opponent coach to ever call me back, ladies and gentlemen. It's never happened before. In 12 years that I've been calling JUCO hoops, the opponent coach has never called me back. Drew Jackson, the very first. I'm laughing, but I'm not kidding. That has never happened. I've done a lot of JUCO hoops. Valderrama long, but it comes right to Clements. Had to try to save it as she got forced into an awkward position there, and then an offensive foul going to be called on the Knights. So ugly possession there for Southwestern Adventist. Richland College has led by as many as 7. Knights have led by as many as 6 here tonight. And Ducks have the basketball again. Drayton on the right side. Williams. O'Kahee takes on all the defense. Too strong, but follows her miss. Gets it out to Ross from the right side this time. Her 3 no good. Valderrama throws it ahead to Ortiz. Ortiz one-on-one got tied up. And are they going to call a foul on that? Ooh. Richland is not going to be happy with that. That looked like a tie-up, but I'm also 9.5 hours away, and my paycheck says Southwestern Adventist on it. So great call, officials. And it's Maritza Ortiz at the free throw line for the first time this season. Freshman looking for her first collegiate points as well. Short on the first free throw. Still a chance to make it a one-possession game here with 4.5 to go until halftime. Oh, that went halfway down and bounced out. So, Knights come up empty on that trip. Lawson pushes into the forecourt, gets around Ortiz. O'Kahee, the runner, airballed it, and it's out of bounds off of Lawson. First meeting, at least in recent history, between Richland and Southwestern Adventist. Inbound to Lowry. Lowry into the forecourt, bounce pass to Tony on the wing. Tony into the lane, throws it up. Can't get the bounce, followed her miss, and I think she got hit that time. Foul going to be on Ross, who was also looking for a tie-up. That one was a little more obvious, though. Quick inbound to Valderrama. Valderrama can't go glass. She might have gotten hit on the arm. Punches it out to Lowry, and Lowry is fouled. So Lowry going to go to the free throw line, as I believe the Knights are in the bonus now. Knights committed a lot of fouls in that first quarter. Have done a better job here in the second quarter playing defense without fouling, but Richland piling up the fouls now as Elsa Miranda comes back in for the Thunder Ducks. So Lowry gets 1 out of 2. Rebound by Miranda. And here comes Richland up by 3. So we go inside 4 minutes to go until halftime. Ross has been camped out in the corner all night. Gets it to O'Kahee. Back out Ross on the wing now. Fakes the 3. Drives in. Extra pass intercepted by Tony. Anticipation there for Asia Tony. Averages 2.3 steals per game. Valderrama for 3. Not that time. Long rebound to Lawson off the backboard. Lawson pushes. Extra pass to Ross, running and gunning. Ross now tying Valderrama for the high in the game with 14. Logan Ross averaging 11 on the season. And I'm not sure what the whistle was there. Was there a foul called? I was looking at my notes, folks. So Ortiz is going to come out. Layla Dixon comes in. Ross is going to sit down. There was a foul called on Richland. So Sarah Valderrama, 42% free throw shooter. Can't get the first one to go. One out of 2, Valderrama with 15 points here in this opening half. We still have 3 minutes left to go, roughly. O'Kahee on the near side. Drayton had it stripped, got it back. Here's Lawson. Lawson got a screen. Airballed the 3. Down low, Wagner back in her. Put back, no. Third time the charm, nope. O'Kahee misses it long. Miranda couldn't get it to go. And finally, a defensive rebound for the Knights. Samaniego back in the game. Throws it over to Valderrama, left wing. Sarah thought about a step back. Instead, down to Tony. Too strong off the glass. Put back is good, though, for Asia. Her second field goal as the senior from Huntsville makes it a 2-point game, 29-27. About 2 minutes left to go here in this opening half. Stepping left, the triple by Wagner, no. Drayton put back, yes. Ivana Drayton, first field goal, she's got 4 points. And the lead is 4 again for the Ducks. Valderrama tries another 3 and hits another 3. Sarah Valderrama's got 18 first half points. And it's a 1-point game. 18 of the 30 from Sarah. The extra time off has done well for her as O'Keefe. Ooh, she's called for steps. I thought they were going to blow a foul called there. But O'Keefe turns it over instead. So inside 90 seconds to go here in this opening half. Knights trying to get the lead back now. Fell behind 7 here early on in this quarter. Regrouped. Turned the ball over there, though. Lawson now at the point. Lawson right of the hoop. And we got another foul called on Richland. Right now, the body language from the Thunder Ducks, the calls have not gone their way, and it can get frustrating when you keep hearing that whistle, and it's you every time, but got to continue to work through it, make the adjustments to how the game's being officiated, and Knights now looking to capitalize. Lowry, Salmoniego, Valderrama throws it into the forecourt. Ball deflected and taken away, and I think we might have a foul here on Richland again. That's going to send Asia Toney to the line. It was kind of in a blind spot for us. The camera didn't move, so we didn't see, but so Asia Toney at the line, 50-50 free throw shooter, just 3 points per game. 7 rebounds, though, and 2.3 steals. And Toney bounces the first free throw out. Asia is the lone senior on this team for Southwestern Adventist. Missed them both. Rebound chased down, though, by Lowry, and we got another whistle. Drayton's going to come out of the game. Sayla McDowell will come in for the first time as Drew Jackson's been forced to go deeper into his bench. So I think the foul call was on Southwestern Adventist. Oh no. Technical foul called. So that's going to send Lowry to the free throw line. Intentional foul, I think it was. Well, this will be something that if you're Richland, you're going to be talking about in the locker room. Got to figure out how to play without all these whistles. The Knights made the adjustment after the opening quarter. It's been a really tightly called game. So Lowry gets 1 out of 2. She's got 7 points. We are tied at 31, inside a minute to go here in this opening half. Samaniego with the inbound. Valderrama has it taken away. Ooh, that was traveling on Wagner. They've let some steps go both ways. They haven't let much contact go, but they've let a few extra steps go here tonight as the Thunder Ducks turn it over. So Knights will get it back. Samaniego. Feed her again, please. Yes, once again. Sarah Valderrama's got 20 points in this opening half, folks. And the Knights retake the lead. After falling behind 7 here in the second quarter, they've come back and they lead it. Shot clock is off now for Richland. Our clock, again, a guesstimation at best. Okay, he had it stripped. So it looks like 5 seconds to work with now for the Thunder Ducks. Quick inbound goes to Wagner for 3 off the back rim. And what a half for Sarah Valderrama and Southwestern Adventist. Valderrama with 20 of the 33, and the Lady Knights lead the JUCO school, Richland College, 33-31. We'll take our usual halftime break, folks. We'll come back, bring you all the second half action in just a little bit. An upset brewing, maybe. It's Southwestern Adventist 33, Richland College 31. We'll be back. Don't go too far. Second half about to get underway. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you from the home studio in South Carolina. We're watching Southwestern Adventist, the Knights at 0-3, taking on Richland College. The Thunder Ducks are 0-4 from Keene, Texas. And we're underway with Richland College controlling things to start the second half. Looks like a bit of a change in the starting lineup there as Wagner gets the start for Richland. Here's Ross with the extra pass down to Williams, who's had a good day in the post. Not that time. Nobody's had a good day, as good of a day as Sarah Valderrama. She's got 20 points in that opening half. 20 of the 33 for the Knights. Valderrama came in averaging 7. They're feeding her again. That time she had it blocked and then stepped out of bounds. Tried to stay elevated to avoid it, but ran out of real estate. So Valderrama, on the second possession attempt, turns it over, and Richland College led by as many as 7. Knights led by as many as 6 in that opening half. It's been a tight game and a fun one between two schools who are hungry to get a victory here early on this season. O'Kahee extra pass out to Wagner for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Dixon. No Eunice Balboa today for the Knights. She's with the soccer team down in Florida. Shout out to those ladies. Good luck. Have fun down there. Down low, here's Williams. Can't get it to go. And Tony had position on the rebound there. So SWAU will get it back. 4th of 5 at home to start the season for Southwestern Adventist. They'll host Barclay. That's an add-on game Saturday night, 7 p.m. I'll have that one for you. Step back 3. Samaniego gets it to go. Chloe Samaniego with her first bucket, although she's done a nice job at point, really, with her passes, and she's got several dimes here tonight. But first triple for her. Coming up short that time, Williams, long on the second effort, and Lowry comes away with the defensive rebound. So Knights leading by 5. Lowry pushes it, throws it up too strong. Offensive rebound out to Valderrama. Not that time on the 3. Another offensive rebound there by Dixon. They went back to Sarah. She had it stripped and still in bounds. Thunder Ducks get the steal. That was O'Kahee again. Wagner gets it down low. Nobody on Williams, and that's too easy. So Chloe Williams has 8. Her first field goal here in the second half. First points for Richland College, 2.5 minutes in. And we got a timeout by the Knights. So we'll step aside. 7.5 thereabouts to go here in this third quarter. 36-33. Southwestern Adventist leading. Looks like that was just a sub timeout, so we're actually going to keep it here. So Peyton Sandifer comes into the game. Inbound to Valderrama, got around the defense, and Sarah Valderrama is up to 22 points here tonight. Knights lead by 5 again. Behind the back, O'Kahee. Now she turns on the Jets, had it poked from behind, so it'll stay with Richland with 19 on the shot clock. We have not talked about the shot clock all that much. Both offenses have really forced the tempo. Both teams are playing a little bit cleaner than is their usual average. I mentioned the dismal turnover numbers for both of these teams to start the year, but clean it up. Knights got sloppy in stretches in that opening half, as did the Ducks, but overall a much cleaner, by these two teams' standards, performance so far here tonight. Thunder Ducks, this is the start of 3 of a 4 stretch on the road. They'll be home again on Friday against Allen, then back on the road for 2 more games. Tony going quickly, couldn't get the jumper to go right of the lane. Williams the rebound. Now here's O'Kahee. O'Kahee gets around one defender, had it poked away by Tony. Asia Tony running and gunning again. Tony spinning and scoring. Asia Tony's got 6. second fast break field goal for Asia Tony tonight, and it's 40-33. So matching the biggest lead for either team now. The Knights' previous high was 6. O'Kahey for 3, no. Put back no again by Williams, who's doing a nice job crashing the glass. Just her offense has cooled off. Tony had trouble with the pass and just over the line over in the corner. So Knights looking to push it again, turn it over. Kristen Dennis is in for the first time for Drew Jackson's team. O'Kahey. Lawson over Sandifer off the back iron. Tony, the rebound. She's doubled up. Had it ripped away by Williams, and then she fouled her. Chloe Williams will go to the free throw line, looking to get into double figures now. She's got 8 points. Logan Ross leads the team with 14 points. O'Kahey had 4. Drayton's got 4. And as I mentioned, Chloe Williams with 8, looking for more. And she's stuck on 8 right now. Sarah Valderrama with 22 points. Lowry in the first half had 7. Tony's up to 6. 2 for Dixon, 3 for Samaniego. So 1 out of 2 for Williams. She's got 9. And it's a 6-point advantage for the Knights here as we go inside 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. The camera did not switch. We're still looking at the top of... there we go. We got a tie-up down low. So the Knights came up empty on the possession. And the tie-up will keep it with Southwestern Adventist. Samaniego will inbound it. And the shot clock will be at 20. Nope, 30. So they get a fresh 30 on a jump ball. Yeah, that's right. Had to think about it for a second. That's going to go into the backcourt, though, so it's a moot point as the Knights turn it over. 5 straight at home. If you're the Knights, ideally you want to try to get a couple wins. Remember, Southwestern Adventist just 2-17 last year. It's a 21-game season this year. Okay, he keeps the dribble. And Dennis's pass went through the hands of Lawson, so back-to-back turnovers. Lady Knights will get it, leading by 6, but first a timeout. Nearing the midway point of the third quarter. Good start to the second half for Southwestern Adventist. We'll be back. Let's look at the upcoming broadcast schedule. Again, that game on Saturday was added on late. We'll be back with you after Thanksgiving on the 28th for men's basketball against Texas College, our second men's broadcast of the year. Then Barclay rematch with the ladies coming up in early December, so 2 with Barclay for the ladies. Samaniego into the forecourt, rockets it to Sandifer, turnaround jumper, no good. Williams loses it out of bounds on the rebound attempt. So Samaniego will inbound. Oh, the joys of calling a game from home. The cat is acting up. She's trying to destroy some of my things. So while we are in a timeout here, get down from there, please. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Sandifer down low, and she's going to the free throw line. She's mad because I'm not paying all of my attention to her right now because I have to work to afford her food, which is more expensive than my food, by the way. Anyways, it's Peyton Sandifer at the line, looking to get on the board here tonight. Sandifer missing both free throws in the first half. Connects with that one. So just past the midway point here in this third quarter. Knights a chance to go up by their biggest margin here. And it stays at 7. Fight for the rebound. Tony's got it and puts it up and in. Tony's got 8. Biggest lead now for the Knights is 9. O'Kahee from the half circle. Swings it out to Lawson for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound down low. Ripping it away is Dixon, but traveled with the basketball. When you spin on your back like that, that's considered traveling. Unless a defender also has possession of the ball, then in which case they're going to call it jump ball. But in that situation, good eye there. Thunder Ducks will get it back. O'Kahee with the inbound. Almost went through the hands of Lawson. Recovers and buries a triple. Savannah Lawson, her second three-pointer. She's got 6 points. Valderrama into the forecourt now. Had it deflected by Williams. Nice defense there for Richland. And out on the run, they missed the layup. So Lawson hits a 3. Couldn't get the bunny, but O'Kahee's there to clean it up. Onaichi with 6 points. Tony gets past the defense. Can't get the layup to go. And up and down we go. It's a 4-point game, though. O'Kahee for 3, no. Tony's got the rebound. Knights will slow it down here. Valderrama going to walk it up. Inside 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 3. And that pass was kicked. So the shot clock will be at 20. Sandifer, defense went for the steal, recovered the block the shot. That was Salem McDowell who's back in the game. And then frustration foul on the Knights and a hard hit. Williams is down. Might be grabbing the hammy there. So timeout with 3:42 to go. We're in an injury timeout. Knights leading by 4. We'll be back. So good to see Chloe Williams walking under her own power. Might even be able to stay in the game. Let's see. She's working on it right now. I think she's going to go to the sideline, but hopefully she'll be able to get back out there for Richland. So Knights went up by 9. Richland's answered with a couple of buckets, couple of stops, cut it to a 4-point game with 3:40 left to go here in this third quarter. Thunder Ducks with the basketball. Wagner. Lawson over to O'Kahee. Catch and shoot. Dennis with the air ball. Wagner tried to save it and lost it out of bounds. You can see Williams kind of working on it over there. Looks like she'll be able to get back out there. Samaniego into the forecourt. Valderrama top of the key. Down low, Sandifer. Sandifer, tough footing, lost a handle on it. Lowry there, though. Samaniego, couple of nice fakes. Her passes tipped out of bounds. 12 to shoot for the Knights. Valderrama with 10. Valderrama had it poked away, dives on it. Ball's still alive. Nobody's really on it, so they can't call the jump ball, and then they finally do, and Richland will get it back. Lawson over to Wagner. Lawson splits 2 defenders and scores. So it's a 7-0 run now. Nearing 2 minutes left to play here in this third quarter. Knights almost turn it over there. Lowry able to tiptoe to save possession, and Southwestern and Venice got to settle it down a little bit. Samaniego. Extra pass goes awry. Lowry's there, 9 to shoot, and then we've got an offensive foul away from the ball. Ortiz is going to come in for Southwestern and Venice. Another sub as well. So Ortiz in for Samaniego, then Sandifer sits down. Going to be a foul called there. So it's Lowry, Clements back in, Valderrama, Ortiz, Tony. That's the 5 right now for Southwestern and Venice. Well, now Tony's out. Sandifer back in. Inbound goes to Wagner for 3 off the back rim. And we got a jump ball again. It'll be Knights basketball this time. So 2 to go here in this third quarter. Lady Knights took a brief 9-point lead, 7 straight points for Richland. Richland had a 12-0 run in the first quarter. Valderrama, 22 points tonight. Couldn't get that one to go, and okay, he is past the defense. Ortiz comes to recover, but fouled her. So, okay, he doesn't get the bucket, but she's going to the free throw line. Quiet night for Onaichi, 6 points. It came in averaging 18.3 points per game in the first 4 games. Chance to tie the game. Just 1 out of 2, so Knights clinging. 8-0 run for Richland. Southwestern and Venice keeping the lead. Lowry now, Clements, Ortiz. Looking for Sandifer, and that pass was way off. Technical foul going to be called now. Lawson is still jawing. And that's a good teammate there, Wagner, trying to settle her down. Lawson's not been happy all game. And we've seen some frustration on Richland as a unit as well. But so Lowry going to go to the free throw line. Trying to end an 8-0 run here for Richland. Got 1 out of 2, so Lowry's got 8 tonight. Knights back up by 2. Again, 1:30 to go. It'll be Southwestern and Venice ball, and Lawson's going to go to the bench. Ross comes back into the game for Coach Jackson. Ortiz in the corner, being hounded by Wagner. Clements between the circles. Valderrama goes right of the lane, past the defense, missed it short. And she gets the jump balls. Miranda had the rebound initially, and it will be Ducks ball. Both of these teams looking for win number 1 here in the early stages of this 22-23 season. Inside a minute to go here in the third quarter now. Catch and shoot for Dennis. And we got a tie ball game. Kristen Dennis with her first bucket. So Knights led by 9 here in the quarter. Richland's come back, 11-2 run. They're looking in for Sandiford, deflected out. Good post defense there. Elsa Miranda getting in front of the offensive player. Backdoor Valderrama. Boy, the Richland College, they have been napping on the inbound plays. 24 for Valderrama. More than half of the team's points. 46-44, Knights back up. Catch and shoot, O'Keefe for 3. Ortiz, the long rebound, had it poked away, and a late whistle. Drew Jackson. Frustrated, Ross picks up the foul. Yeah, the calls have not gone the way for Richland here today. Shot clock is off, by the way. Knights will have about 20 seconds to work with. So Williams is going to come in to provide some size defensively here as Ross goes back to the bench in foul trouble. Remember, she had 14 points in the first half. Nothing here in this third quarter. Entry pass deflected away, and now we got a foul called on the Knights. So free throws to come for Richland on the other end with 11 seconds to go here in the quarter. O'Keefe up to 7 points tonight. And she's stuck on there for now. So 1 out of 2, O'Keefe now with 8. Ortiz up top. Valderrama at the buzzer, no good. Rebound controlled by Miranda, and a 1-point game going to the fourth quarter. Southwestern Adventist briefly takes a 9-point lead in the third quarter. Ducks making things interesting, though. 46-45 onto the final quarter we go here in just a moment. More ladies hoops coming at you this weekend. Then after Thanksgiving, I'll be back with you for the guys' game against Texas College and Cedar Valley as well. On to the fourth quarter we go. Chris Shima, glad to be back with you. Tight game. Richland's led by as many as 7. SWAU's led by as many as 9. Valderrama, it's been her night tonight. Couldn't get that. Put back no good by Lowry. Here comes Richland looking to get the lead back. O'Kahey with numbers. Her pass a bit off. Lawson back in. Turnaround three-pointer, no good. Down low, it's Ross with the putback no. How about Williams? Can't get it to go. And a nice box out there by Dixon. So 3 cracks at it for Richland. Southwestern Adventist. This would be a nice win for them. Even though Richland's 0-4, still, anytime you can beat a JUCO. Tony called for the offensive foul there. But the door's open for either one of these teams. Both wanting their first victory. Adrian Brown for the Knights not happy with that offensive foul call. Do we have another? I don't know what's happening right now. I think there's a timeout being called, so early timeout here in the 4th quarter. We'll step aside once again. Please do, folks, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I spent about a half hour before the game today just flagging all the spammy fake links for this game that are out there. There's tons of them. Folks, if y'all have grandmas and grandpas and people who don't understand technology who want to watch these games, make sure they know where to go, because they're going to be giving all kinds of weird people their credit card info otherwise. Savannah Lawson with the hop step to the bucket. Richland College out of the timeout, back on top. Second player in double figures for the Thunder Ducks. Lawson now with 10. Logan Ross is 14. Valderrama double teamed. We got another jump ball, and Richland's starting to clamp down here. Knight's got to be careful. Now trailing by 1. Okay, he scoop over to Lawson. They let her shoot the 3, and she rainbows that one in. Savannah's Lawson, who was not happy at the end of the 3rd quarter, is putting her aggression to positive use. Valderrama for 3, no. Rebound controlled by Ross. Yeah, Richland scores here. You gotta call timeout if you're Southwestern Adventist. This one could get out of hand. Ross over to O'Kahey. O'Kahey to the hoop. Can't get the bounce. Put back no, and she's fouled again. So O'Kahey will have another crack at it, getting into double figures from the free throw line. She's got 8 points here tonight. Richland College went down by 9 points at one point in that 3rd quarter, and they have really flipped the script defensively since that time. Sandifer back in the game for the Knights. So okay, he misses them both. Important offensive possession now for the Knights. Salmoniego top of the key. Salmoniego, Sandifer Clements is out there. Dixon out there. Valderrama, another turnover. Fast break opportunity, and the bucket is good. I believe that was okay. So now she's in double figures. It's a 6-point game. I'm surprised there's no timeout here for the Knights. They really got to regroup. Valderrama, throw ahead to Clements. Back up top, Valderrama for 3. Yes! Big bucket, Sarah Valderrama. 27 in the game. Cuts the deficit in half. 52-49. Here's Lawson on the right wing now for Richland. In the corner, somebody got it. Shot a 3 and hit. I believe it was Kristen Dennis. Correction, that might have been Wagner. It was Wagner, so Wagner with the triple. Valderrama out of control. That's going to be a charge. And the tide is turning, ladies and gentlemen. So 6:53 left to go. O'Kahee. Here's Ross. Attacks. Blocked, but scored anyways. Tough move, Logan Ross. She's got 16. 8-point game again. Richland College. Runners an air ball. And, boy, I can't believe the Knights haven't called timeout. This is getting... Now what do we have? I think we have a foul called here on the Knights. You've got to call a timeout here. The Knights are coming unglued, and Richland now a technical foul apparently called, so O'Kahee's going to go to the line. And just like that, this could be a 10-point game. And it is. So O'Kahee with a dozen. 59-49, still no timeout. It's going to be Richland basketball. This team is too young to figure it. You can't play the Phil Jackson game here and let this team figure it out. They're too young. Wagner tries it again. Can't get it to go. That's going to be off the Ducks. Lady Knights have shown the defensive signs here today. It's on the other side of the court. They've got to figure it out again. Sandifer, nice pass down low. Dixon had it blocked, got it back, and scores. Needed that. Desperate for a bucket. Southwestern Adventist gets it. Catch and shoot 3 by Ross. Oh, boy. Underducks can't miss now. 19 for Logan. Samaniego. Valderrama had it stripped, but a foul called on O'Kahee. So Richland by 11. Samaniego, Sandifer. Put back. Goes by Dixon plus the foul. That ball hung on the rim there for Layla, but she's going to go to the line with an opportunity for a three-point play here. A much needed three-point play if you're Southwestern Adventist, as you see it there, and it trickles in. So Dixon's got 6. Chance for 7 here. 5:39 still to go in a 9-point game. Dixon gets it. Old school three-point play. Dixon's got 7. 27 for Valderrama, 8 for Tony, 8 for Lowry, 7 for Dixon. 8-point game again. Got to get stops now. Got to cool off these Ducks. Lawson. Boy, Lawson's really found her game since picking up that technical foul. She's got 15 now. Logan Ross leads the way with 19. O'Kahee also in double figures with a dozen. Step back 3, Samaniego! Second three-pointer tonight. She's got 6. Knight's not going away. Got to get stops, though. Got to cool off the Thunder Ducks. And Lawson trying to shake and bake, turns it over. Knights will get it back. Valderrama into the forecourt. Valderrama down low for Sandifer, and before that, a foul. You can feel both of these teams. They are hungry for a victory. Combined 0-7. So Samaniego will inbound it. Valderrama from the elbow. Scoop to Clements. Samaniego throws it up. Can't get the bounce. Tip for the rebound. Comes to Dixon. Back out to Chloe. 4-3. Yes! Samaniego back-to-back triples. And we got a ball game again. 4:35 roughly to go. 64-60. Got to be careful with Lawson here. Lawson now will attack. Had it poked away. Got it back. Lawson swings it out. Wagner in the corner. Back to Lawson. Got to close on the zone a lot quicker. Lawson, fortunately, though, misses it. Dennis has the offensive rebound, though. And now O'Kahee draws contact. She's good at that. She's good at getting that contact. O'Kahee with a dozen. We'll go back to the free throw line for Richland. A 2-possession game. Baker's dozen now. O'Kahee had some struggles at the free throw line in the first half. She's been there a lot, though, so she's gotten more comfortable and started to hit him with more consistency, up to 14 points now. Still a 2-possession game, though, 66-60. That's going to be out of bounds, last touched by Richland. More shuffling for Drew Jackson. It looks like Dennis is back in for Wagner. They're looking down low, and that was tipped away by O'Kahee. That's the third or fourth time. Throw ahead Lawson. Lawson scoops, can't score. And got a hit in the back maybe on Lawson. Lawson's got to be careful. She's got a technical foul already. So still a 2-possession game. Chloe Samaniego with back-to-back triples here in the fourth quarter to keep hope alive for Southwestern Adventist. Sarah Valderrama is up to 27 points tonight. Clements back out Samaniego. Wagner's back in. Samaniego takes it right of the lane. Can't bank the jumper. And the rebound controlled by Richland. But a poke away by Valderrama to Chloe. Samaniego back to Valderrama with the crossover. Extra pass. Clements, mid-range, too strong. Tip for the rebound. And it comes back to Richland. Miranda came away with it, then 4 defenders on her, and she got fouled. So McDowell goes to the free throw line. Sayla McDowell, first free throws of the year for her. Correction, that's not McDowell, it's Miranda. My apologies. So I'll say first free throws for her, though. Richland College led by 11. Knights trying to fight back. Both free throws missed, but then you give up the offensive rebound. Jumper no good. Williams tried to save it, but ran out of room. That window is open. Can the Lady Knights capitalize? Couple of big shots here late in this quarter. And a reach going to be called. Clements fouled from behind. So that's going to be 5 team fouls. Madison Clements, 50-50 free throw shooter, goes to the line. Couldn't get them both, but got the rebound. Putback is no good. Rebound chased down again by Dixon. How many times have we said that tonight? Samaniego kind of line drive that one. Couldn't get it. We might have a jump ball or a Sandifer going to be called for the foul. I think Peyton's got the foul here. So the Knights, unfortunately, not able to capitalize with that window open. Now Richland College can make it a 3-possession game here. Back at the line is Miranda. Although Miranda missed both of her free throws on the last sequence. Got 1 to go. And that's a big one because it does make it a 3-possession game here. Just inside 3 minutes to go. Almost a steal there. Please switch the camera. Valderrama top of the key. Throws it down low. It's deflected and taken away. And I think we're going to have a timeout. We're still looking at this camera angle. Can we get the camera angle off, folks? I guess not. So it will be Richland College basketball. I can't tell you quite what's happening, but you can kind of see where the ball ends up. And it looks like the Knights got to stop. I'm going to contact them right now because we have got to get this fixed. So, free throws here for the Knights. Madison Clements. Missed them both. Okay, he top of the key. Back over Wagner for 3. Can't get it to go. Put back by Williams, and things are looking bleak for the Knights. Williams is in double figures with 11. A lot of second chance opportunities for Richland here in this final quarter. They are surviving as of now, 69-60. It's the Ducks by 9. We'll take timeout. So little room for error here if you're the Knights. 69-60. Minute 40 left to go. Knights led by 9 in the third quarter. Richland College made a run late in that third. And we got Valderrama for 3. Too strong. Put back underneath is no good by Dixon. And the Knights have just gone cold. Sandifer is tied up. Jump ball possession arrow does favor the Knights here, though. Boy, the production today has just been awful, folks, and I apologize. And I'm telling you right now, I'm really hoping that we can fix some of this stuff. The constant buffering, the cameras aren't switching, the time's never right. I'm close to the edge. I'm not quite over the edge, but I'm close to the edge. We're going to take a quick breather here. Knights with the foul, so we got free throws to come, but I'm going to take a quick stop here to just kind of refresh this thing, and hopefully we can bring in the finish a little better quality. Actually, I don't think I'm going to touch it. I don't want to mess with it. So, okay, first free throw, no good. 3-possession game right now. That window's closing. There's just a little bit of air, just a little bit of a crack. Both of these free throws missed help because that keeps it a 3-possession game. Inside a minute to go now. Clements attacks, can't score. Yeah, the offense, unfortunately for the Knights tonight, just kind of cooling off late here. And I think we have an issue with the clock, and that has us stop momentarily. So Ducks will keep it here. A bucket here closes the door. And that 3 ball is no good. So again, still that little bit of air, you know, on a cool night. Samaniego gets it down low. Dixon, just a lid on the hoop for the Knights. Okay, left alone. Knights with some pressure to go for the steal. Knights get the stop. Can they get a bucket? They really need to think about the 3 here this late, but just not falling. Well, it's unfortunate the performance, Sarah Valderrama with 27 here tonight. Unfortunately, it looked like it's going to be in a loss here. We've got a 30-second timeout for Richland, so we'll keep it here. Just kind of run down the broadcast schedule for you again, folks. So we'll be back with you on Saturday at 7 p.m. It'll be Barclay. That's the first Southwest Region game for the Knights. Then men's basketball 9 days later on the Monday after the Thanksgiving weekend. Come on back after all the pecan pie or whatever for men's basketball home against Texas College. Then we'll be with you again December 2nd and 3rd, men and women. So half a minute to go here in this one. Knights not fouling. Valderrama almost had the turnover there, ran out of room. Shot clock didn't reset. Thunder Ducks, as I mentioned, this is the start of a 3 of 4 stretch on the road. I'll be back home on Friday. Looks like a successful start to that stretch for Richland as they're going to get the victory here today. Okay, he puts it up, puts it in. So okay, who started slow offensively, will finish with 16 points. And Richland wins it today, 71-60. Once again, we'll be with you again on Saturday. Barclay comes to town for the first of 2 here in Keene, Texas with Barclay. We'll have that one for you at 7 p.m. Thanks for watching, everybody. 71-60, your final. Richland College goes to 1-4 on the year. The Knights are 0-4. And again, we'll talk to you again on Saturday. Until then, take care.